What's up, guys? My wife said that I need to post another video, so I'm posting a video. It's Father's Day. Um, yeah, so just giving you guys an update. Uh, Man, life has been crazy, dude. I just was doing a couple jobs and finally got through those. My God, dude, it was literally work every day. This is my first weekend that I've had off, and I felt like shit yesterday, but it wasn't, because of anything other than being tired. Um, but yeah, man, there's light at the end of the tunnel, dude. It's like, man, just being free, dude. Period. That's what it's all about, man. It's like. The world can get you down, man. It'll get you down no matter what. Why do you think there's a lot of days that I didn't post videos? Because I'm either busy. I can't even tell you guys how many times I've just bursted into tears because of just being overwhelmed with shit. I damn near cut my finger off. Um, yeah, dude. The stress is unbelievable. But the other thing that's unbelievable is I feel like I'm able to do a lot better of a job because I'm not constantly coming off something or on something, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's something stuck. Bro, y'all should have told me I had something stuck there. But, yeah, no, it's way better. Life is way better, man. Just keep fighting. That's all you can do, and understand that, you know in the blip of a lifetime, your suffering is very short, actually. There's just not, suffering, the reason why we all have to suffer is because that's the only way we appreciate anything. um, Truly narcissistic people find a way that seems to slip through the cracks and suffer less, but in the end, they suffer more anyway because of their own, lack of ability to suffer. If that makes any sense. So, anybody who, if you're here and you're suffering, it's a good thing. It's an amazing thing to suffer. You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, you look at every single religion, and I'm a Christian, but I'm just saying, if you look at a lot of these other religions and people, there was always somebody who came and suffered, and you know even Buddha, he learned to want less, right? um, to me, the only God is Jesus Christ, but I'm just saying, you can understand that the people who suffered most are the people who gain the most knowledge and wisdom and self-respect, because your self-respect goes down the tube really fast, man. When you're on stuff, like, for example, um, I didn't realize that I was suffering from something called imposter syndrome. And what imposter syndrome is when you don't feel like you're good enough on the inside, or you don't feel like you're doing something right, and you feel like you're trying to hide that. So you just naturally get this feeling that you're in the wrong place, or out of place. And that's something that this whole experience has helped me break out of, which was a huge deal. It was a huge thing, and in all honesty, I think that a lot of people suffer from the same thing, without realizing it. And there's just a lot of lies that we tell ourselves, that we believe in our heads, like, oh, we can't do that. um, I try to do really complex shit when it comes to work and everything, because, well, for one, I'm self-employed and I have to, but because it's a challenge, because I don't, that voice in my head that tries to say, oh man, you can't do that. I remember I was talking to my sister the other day, and I'll have to post some pictures, but I was gonna build this badass fence, right? And in my head, I'd already been fighting the imposter syndrome, and I knew I could do whatever. You know what I mean? And I remember my sister. I told her about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would do that because um, people are really particular and picky about what they want. I mean, you could be in a bad situation." And I remember thinking that, and I was like, see, this is the voice. That same saying, like when people say shit or your mind says shit or whatever, that shit's what like holds us back in life, man. Like just that thought, man, of, oh man, I might not be able to do this because, oh, it's like a little bitch that's in our minds, or sometimes even in the people around us, that's trying to like tell us we can't do something. It's like, you can do anything. Trust me, dude. The first time is the best time. As long as you are 100% dedicated to what you're doing and focusing on, it doesn't matter if it's your first time. If you really care about it enough and you really take it seriously, and you have the patience and dedication to do it, you can make your first time a masterpiece. You can make anything you do look like you've been doing it for years. Um, it's all just levels inside yourself that you have to make these breakthroughs. And obviously, addiction plays into that, because addiction just numbs you down so that you can tell yourself more lies and be defeated more. And to be honest, that's where the enemy wants you. That's where the enemy wants us, is in a place where, we're doubting ourselves all the time, where we don't rise up to be the better, higher version of ourselves. He wants us stoop down. Like I remember when I was in the midst of my Suboxone addiction. I call it addiction because it was that's what it was. I was stuck there and I couldn't get out. And I remember, like, the way I would describe it is like, if you ever seen a spider get stuck at the bottom of a jar and you can only climb your way up so far before you slide back down, that's how I felt. I felt like it was like that, and the lid was locked. So not only did I have to find out how to get up there, but I had to figure out how to twist the lid off as well. And that's how I would explain it to myself and other people. Um, and there's only one way, and you got to build your own way no matter what. You have to have that mindset, because trust and believe me, when you do beat this addiction, you're going to achieve your higher self. You are going to get to a point to where you've already been stooped down for so long and pushed down for so long within yourself, that when you get to the other side, you're going to want to explode. You already went through something that I can dare to say probably like 95% of human beings cannot do. You've already accomplished it, and you've already went through the trampling process of beating yourself down. So when you get to that level, you're going to want to keep pushing the bar, you know what I mean, naturally. And I feel like that's why, and I say the enemy, you guys believe whatever you want, but I feel like that's why he wants you there. I mean, why would they, like, if you think about it like this, when you're in this life, why is there suffering? Why is there why are people going through all these horrible things and everything? And it's like, it's because this world we're in a fallen world, man, period. I mean, yeah, there's good things here, but there's bad things here. So the only way you can combat that is to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And that doesn't mean be some, no offense, but Brady Bunch Karen that's just like super bubble guppied out and just like, hoorah! No, that's not what I mean. It's we're supposed to be as sharp as a serpent, you know what I mean, and but soft-hearted as well. So what that means is, you just have to be the best version of yourself you can be. You just be real with yourself, and a lot of people can't achieve that. I'm achieving that. And I hope that all of you can achieve that. And I'm sure some of you feel like you are achieving that, whether you're on medication or not. But I just don't think that we were made to be medicated in any way. I feel like we all have gifts and we all have ways that we feel. But if we are medicated to some degree, it should be natural. It should be natural stuff that grows out of the ground that you can literally pick up and take, not stuff that you have to synthesize or add all these chemicals to and grow, to a perfect whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the word is, but just shit that just you can put in your front yard and grow it and take it out of the ground, eat it, whatever you do. I feel like that would be what would be acceptable, because that you're way less likely to get addicted to doing that shit. So, but happy Father's Day. Hope you guys are all doing well, and it's just an update. Take care. Bye.